Yo, what is up YouTube? I'm back with another catch-up monster, and this video is just really to go over all of the little questions that I've been getting on my videos, like example, like more in-depth details on dungeons, achievements, indexes, and just little tips here and there that like you would probably know by playing the game a lot, but then obviously for the people who are just starting, this is like just good information for them overall. So if let's go ahead and start off with the most basic of basic. If you don't already know, this is the pet center. This is where you upgrade your units and essentially enhance them with, like, you see the plus 10s. This is how you actually do it. You can only get enhancement serums from certain gifts and from the Spire shop, and to get gems for the Spire shop you actually have to get a high rank in the Endless Spire and potentially on the leaderboard if you want to. But yeah, let's go over here. This is the monster ranch. This is where you can store your monsters. Crafting workshop is only good for end game people really, and ball shop is kind of a mandatory. I recommend getting the best ball possible. Pet evolution is where you can get your secret pets. Example, Doomgator. You see these kind of like red, like rainbow-ish kind of color. Those are that's how you know they are the secret units. Because they're secret, they're only obtainable by evolving a one of the mythic monsters into a secret, so that's how you make it. This is also where you roll your EM. If you don't know what EM is, it's basically something, the higher it is, the more it'll multiply your stats by it, pretty much. So the max is 220 and it can go as low as 140, but I've seen it go lower than 110, but I don't know. This is also where you apply potions like blood moon rebirth berries, shiny potions, etc. That's also how people are getting triple mutation. And fortune gear hall, if you don't already know, this is the gacha system and how you get equipment like pet gear and stuff like that. You just have to be pretty lucky. There's nothing to really help the chances other than like real life luck. So another thing with pet evolution is there's only a percentage to get the secret evolution, and unfortunately popping lucky potions and everything like that does not increase the percentages. Let's go ahead and talk about dungeons now. So if you don't know what dungeons is, I recommend only playing dungeons if you are further into the game. Like, I want to say if you have like a Hydrolope, I want to say Celestide, maybe Solron or something like that, then like I think you should be able to do dungeons. I don't think you'll be able to solo it, but you'll be able to do dungeons with a party. Now if you have a Scythewing, Hydrolope, and let's say one of the newer monsters like an Abyssal Drake or Doomgator, then you should be able to solo the first mode of dungeon. Now obviously hard mode is another story entirely, because at the moment it's almost impossible to beat it. You have to actually have a coordinated team of 4 players to actually beat the hard mode on dungeon. So yeah, currently it's super hard, and the reason people are doing dungeons is because it gives you tons and tons of rewards. But on top of that, once you beat the hard mode, or I believe nightmare mode, one or the other, you have a chance, or actually no, you have a guaranteed chance to get the boss monster pet, and unfortunately I have not gotten the chance to get it. I'm hoping to get some footage of the monster in action to try to show him off to you guys, but unfortunately I don't have him at the moment, but hopefully I will get lucky in the future and be able to show him off to you guys. So let's go ahead and talk about your index. Now people are complaining about how hard it is to get gems, how hard it is to do the grind and stuff like that, and some people don't know how to actually, you know, get the monsters and find what has what. So if you have played the game for a little bit, you've probably caught a good bit of monsters. If you go to your index, they've added a new thing where they shows you what they actually drop. So Orables, if you want to farm like refined around gems, this is where you can farm refined ground gems. You go to Orables. If you just want money, it shows you how much money they drop. Walrusks drop grass gems, deer leaves drop grass gems and stuff like that. That's essentially what this loot thing is for, and I think it's a very nice quality of life update. Another thing is this score has a lot to do with the rank that you get your monster, and if that rank has a mutation on it. Example, you can have all of the ranks, but now you have all shiny of these ranks, all bloodlit of these ranks, all bloodlit shiny of these ranks, all huge of these ranks, and example, all triple mutation of these ranks. So that's kind of how what will help the stat or the score mod. And if you need more, the reason you need more score is because in the achievements you can go to your index mania, and the higher your score, you start unlocking these passive pet damage increases. So example, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, 18, 20. I have a 20%, might be 22, I might have miscounted, 20% increase in damage. So example, even if you have the same exact Doomgator, same exact EM, same exact equipment, but you don't have those passives, my Doomgator is still gonna have more damage than your Doomgator because I have those passives unlocked in the achievements. Let's go ahead and talk about the path of progress. Now this is essentially the area for like completing every single quest for every single island. As you can see, it increases your pet max HP by 2% as long as you are able to actually complete all of the necessary things. I need to go back and actually complete all of these as well. I think I can actually complete this one right now, a Rosetta egg. Do I have one? I do. So yeah, let me go ahead and complete this one right now and kind of just show you an example. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys. So example, my Doomgator has 6 billion HP right now. Or yeah, 6 billion HP right now. If I get this achievement, I get an extra max HP plus 2%, and I can then you see this, I have 6.1 billion HP now. So that essentially added 100 million HP to my Doomgator because percentages and whatnot. But yeah, that's kind of how achievements kind of work. If you have nothing to do and you feel like you've done everything, I recommend farming achievements for that just passive type of just good stuff. Like example, egg hatching, I mean, the more eggs you hatch, the faster your egg hatch speed will be. Tower challenger, if you're wondering how I get my titles, it's actually up here. This is where you get your titles from. I currently don't have the content creator title, unfortunately. However, I do have the tower elite, and you get these tower board titles by being on the actual leaderboard itself. And as you can see, I was able to become a tower elite, and that allowed me to obviously get the title for myself, and that is from being top 15 on the leaderboard. If you don't know, leaderboard resets every 7 days, so that's how you have to be on that leaderboard within those 7 days. Perfect construction, it increases your rank luck by +2. Essentially, when you fuse a monster to an A rank multiple times, you have a rank multiplier that just is added to your rank luck. Strive for perfection. This whenever you get max enhancement monsters to 10, to a +10 monster, then you get an extra 5% crit chance. So some of you guys have, example, your triple mutation Hydrolope has 55% crit chance. Mine has a 60% because I had that passive achievement. But yeah, guys, this is kind of like the way to kind of go through achievements. I recommend looking up how to complete certain achievements because some of them are kind of niche and they're not easily attainable unless you're actually actively trying to do that quest itself. Let's see. Yeah, guys, so I really do recommend doing achievements on your off days whenever you're trying to do other things, and if you feel like you're in a stalemate, then I recommend doing achievements. I really do. And if you don't know, there is actually a new ball, which is the Sky Feather Ball. It's actually in the shop. As you can see here, it's in the daily shop. Obviously it's not in here right now, but whenever it refreshes, you have a chance to actually have the new ball in the shop. And that new ball is actually the best ball in the game because it has a 50% increase in rank luck, and on top of that, it has a 2.7% chance for catching. So it's really good, honestly. But the only bad thing is it's super overpriced, it's I believe 70k like dungeon tokens. So yeah, least to say it's super expensive. And to the people who are asking me on what to use their potions on, I highly recommend you save your potions for when you get either this monster or you get a Doom Gator, or maybe even just like wait for a really good Hydrolope, because those potions are they're more or less they're a limited item. So there's only so much of those you can buy and so much you can have. Now probably later on in the events or updates, they're probably gonna add more of those potions, but I will say just try to be smart with it so that you can like kind of optimize the best monsters you can make. But yeah guys, that was kind of like a little tips video. If you don't know what Endless Spire is, it's just like an endless, tower that you go up, you get gems, you fight monsters. It's pretty easy. It's actually a really good way to get coins. But yeah, guys, other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys still have more questions, please leave them down below in the description. Not the description, the comment section, and I will try to respond as much as I can. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy, I have a Discord server that's gonna be in my description if you guys want to know whenever I post videos, whenever I go live, and whenever I do giveaways. But yeah guys, other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Later.